Hello, welcome to Qi Men Dun Jia. Hi, my name is Dougles, the Grandmaster for Qi Men Dun Jia Academy International. And today we're going to do this particular case study related to somebody who is born in 1991, July the 7th. Okay, so anyhow, this is what we call a Qi Men Dun Jia chart. You're able to see based on the information, the date of the person and the time of the person, to analyze the person's character and their relationship with many things in their life. So what do I mean by relationship in many things of their life? For example, business, jobs, their leaders, their bosses, their relationship, their spouse, children's, families, and so on and so forth. So there are a lot of sectors in life that we can see their relationship. Some people, they are very prone into relationships. Some people, they are not. Some people, they are, they love to do business, but they don't like to do working for people. So basing on a person's chart, we are able to kind of give us a very clear picture of what are their potentials. So when I say what are the potential, means that it's better for them to venture and focus more into the area whereby they have potential. But that doesn't mean that they cannot go to other sectors that they are very weak in. And of course, they will take a long time. It will be harder, and sometimes they may not even enjoy the process. And at the same time, if this is can be a worse situation whereby the more they focus on that area, then their health, their wealth, their mental will even be drained. So it may not be a good direction to go into if this is going to be the situation. So basing on the person's chart, we call it the birth chart, we are able to see their potential, and from there we're able to kind of align and see what is the best for the person so that they can prosper and get the best of the whole thing. You see, so this is how we strategize a person in terms of their career, businesses, relationship, so on and so forth. So anyhow, let me explain to you how do we decipher this chart, in a very brief format. But of course, this may take hours and hours to really understand. But I try to give you in bite-sized format to tell you how to go about doing it. So anyhow, this is going to be this is a Qimen chart. So I'm going to highlight to you how do I identify the person first. To identify a person, every time, regardless of who we see, we will be able to look at the day itself. This box represent the word day. So we look at the symbol inside. There's a Chinese symbol inside which called a Wu. So every time when you plot a chart, it's going to be different. So the symbol is different every time, basing on the time and the date. So everyone will have their own fixed kind of symbol. So in this case, who is born in 1991, 7th July, he is a Wu person. So the Chinese character is called the Wu. So when we look at the Wu inside this chart, there's a lot of boxes below, so we'll find where is the Wu. Okay, there's one Wu over here. If you notice, it's box number 6. Then there's another Wu over here in box number 9. So what's the difference between these two is that box 9 and box 6 is that one is at the bottom, one is at the top. So below the box 6 is that this Wu is in stage 1. That means between the age of 0 all the way until 35 to 40 years old, box 6 is the person's character. In box number 9 is the person's character in stage 2. So it's somewhere around 35, 40 years old and above, so he will behave in such way. So anyhow, if you look at box number 6, this is their beginning. This is the character that's going to be with them most of the time. If you see box number 6, there's this symbol called the 9 of. Okay, this particular symbol called the 9 of. In Chinese, we call it 九地. That means this person is grounded, is honest, they like to do things, but a bit slow. Usually they are pretty honest, so, they will not do anything that is very dangerous, or go against the law. And in the middle, there's something called the injury. So injury does not mean that this person will get injured, but literally it means that, which also means that the character of the person is going to be what? They are pretty bombastic, they are very sarcastic. Of course, some people, they call it direct. they're very direct. So whatever they want to say, they will say it without even consider the feeling of other people. So that is what we call the injury character. So the next one is called the impulse. Impulse in Chinese we call the 天冲. 天冲 equates to very fast, very quick. That means they make decision very fast. They will not hesitate to do anything that need to be done immediately. So people who have this character have to be a bit more careful, because first thing is they don't really consider too much, so they are always in a rush to do certain things. I call it quick-witted. Well, in a way that is called rush, but the thing is that in different situation, being rushed could be good, but sometimes situation to rush also not so good. But anyhow, as a whole, the age of this person is between 0 all the way until 35 to 40 years old. He will behave more or less this kind of character, this three set of character. Slowly, he will move on to box number 6 to box number 9, which is going to be a totally different set of character. So there's this character called the serpent. So his age 35, 40 years old will change gradually from box number 6 to box number 9. So there's this thing called this serpent. Serpent worry, very fake. And then, of course, mentally, they are always in a very stress mode, because they're always in a state of worrying. Everything and anything and nothing worry. All the things that they come across, they will have a lot of worry. So they can be quite challenging. Because of such, they can be quite depressed, easily depressed. And if they are not able to manage their mental well-being, they might be in some situation and in some trouble, you see. So anyhow, there's also another character is called open door. Open door means they are open and very liberal, for hugging itself, kissing itself, all this they are okay. But of course, they will have a lot of friends. They love to have a lot of friends. And there's also this doctor. Doctor means that they are pretty intelligent. They also are very agenda basis. That means they know what they want, they have a target, they will achieve it, and they will go towards it with their intelligence and their ability. Okay, so there's one more thing we talk about. This person is a Wu person. So Wu is additional information that this person is somewhat reliable, solid, grounded, and honest, but a bit of stubbornness here and there. That means they have their own way of doing things, own way of thinking, and because of that, it's not easy to sway them and convince them. You see, so this is how we actually decipher the information of the character under this Qi Men Dun Jia. In the next few lessons, we are going to touch base on how to use other things related to the chart to see the career, the businesses, relationships, so on and so forth. Because it's going to take a bit of a while to practice and understand. So if you don't mind, just go through a few more videos in the channel itself and then learn more about this Qi Men Dun Jia. Thank you for watching this video. Ciao.